Yo, friends, I'm too tall. Whoop, I'm standing. Sorry, one second. My plastic thing that holds up my chair, my rolling chair, just like slides over all day. So I move it about once a day. Yeah, so right now, what I want to do is, whoops. That's weird. Yeah, so what I want to do is work on adding this really cool new proxy server that LiteFS just built to my tutorial so that you don't even have to worry about transactional consistency. It's just a thing. Like we'll talk about it, and but we'll just use the built-in solution, which will be way better than my LiteFS JS library that I just released. I think creating the LiteFS JS library is what kind of motivated the creation of this new server. Or the new proxy server thing. So that's cool. So this is the PR that added the proxy, and it's pretty wild. It actually, so the LiteFS JS project here kind of solves a couple of problems. So first of all, when you have replicas, you can't write to those replicas. And so this has a special ensure primary function that you call anytime you want to make sure that the request goes to the primary. And so it'll get replayed to the primary. But the other problem is once there's a write in the primary instance, that write needs to be replicated to the replica instances. And in very rare cases, you could end up with a situation where the user does another GET request that ends up sending a response in the replica before the replication finished. And so my library would make it wait until the replication was done before sending the request. So what the proxy server does is it adds all of that functionality built in. The one thing that it's not going to do is have the ensure primary for GET requests. So GET requests are definitely going to have to be handled as well. And then the other thing is we still will need to care about it for when we run our migrations. So we'll have to think about how to make that work as well. But yeah, let's go to the counter app and see if we can get this one running with the new stuff. So we've got LiteFS 03. I'm not sure which version this is going to be. So let's look at hub, LiteFS, Docker hub, tags. There we go. Hub.docker. There we go. Okay, so this was pushed 21 minutes ago. Main. We're probably going to go with the SHA. So this tag. And then that means we get to use the new stuff he explained in here. So the address, this matches your internal port address. So fly toml. So there's our internal port. So those two match. And then the target is going to be localhost 8081. And we go into the Docker file and update the port to be 8081. Matches the, actually, yeah, let's just do this. Port. Matches the internal port in fly toml. Port is set in Docker file. Yep, there we go. Does toml have comments? I think it does, and I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. matches the port in LiteFS YAML. I wish this could be interpolated, because then I could set another environment variable for that, but I don't believe it can. Fly toml interp, nope. Intro to toml, maybe I should read that sometime before complaining about toml being really hard to understand. Okay, I think, yeah, and then we need a DB. And this is going to be database file name. Yeah, and we let's do debug true just to see what those things look like. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, and actually one other thing. So we no longer need to worry about the cookie or transactional consistency or ensure primary in here. Actually, all of those go away. So that's sweet. Yeah, that is awesome. The only counter to that would be if we had a GET request making a mutation. That's pretty rare. There are use cases where that exists, and so the LiteFS JS package will live on for that reason. And actually also, we do still need all of this. We need to know if we're the current instance, if the current is primary, so we know whether or not we can deploy migrations. We could just try to deploy migrations and ignore failures. Ignore like a specific kind of failure. Let's try that. I kind of think that would be even better. And actually, this is super wrong anyway. How did this even work? Maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, that shouldn't work. So we're going to do this, and then catch. And I'm going to console log the error, or we'll console error the error. To do rethrow if it's not a read, or a error writing to a read-only database. Okay, let's see. SQLite detect if read-only database. I don't know what this means, but let's try something like that. SQLite 3, Prisma, SQLite, Pragma, user, or how do I get user version? SQLite get user version. I don't know what the Pragma stuff does. Okay, so then, great. So if I do is read only, okay. No, let's just do this, and then we'll see. We don't actually. Yeah, we do standard IO inherit. So yeah, it probably is better just to say if we're not the, yeah, let's undo all this. And we'll say, yeah, LiteFS JS get instance info is handy. Yep. Use LiteFS HTTP proxy server. I bet the last action failed. Yeah, that failed because we're trying to require build fly, but I deleted that, so that was a simple mistake. This one, I don't have any reason to believe this will not work. That said, I am going to fly logs. What is the name of this server? Weathered morning 92. I don't think I have access to that. Fly auth log out. Fly auth login. This is Sweet. Now I can look at the logs. We're getting a bunch of health checks, so that's good and expected. We've got multiple regions, so I'm getting health checks in both of those, or all regions. We've got 2 in SJC, that's San Jose, and 1 in Amsterdam. So yeah, already deploying. I'm seeing here, I can pull this over. There's nothing weird in here. So shutting down SJC. And starting up. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Whoops. Yeah, that's under Proxy. Whoopsies. That makes total sense. That's where that would go. Fix config. All right. So this deploy, hey, look at that. So if we go to weathered, yada yada, still totally works. Whoa, maybe not. Uh-oh. Oh, I may have messed something up. Maybe with that last one. But this is the one that should be running right now. Let's see, what are our logs saying? Oh, that's right. I think he said that I wouldn't be able to roll back with this change. So, whoops. But from here on forward, I should be able to roll back, I think. So. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's interesting. I think I may have messed up the publish of LiteFS.js. Yep, I forgot to include index, or hold on. Yeah, the main is pointing to the wrong thing. It should be dist index. Whoopsies. So now I gotta fix something else. But here, watch this. I can fix this in my editor, or in GitHub's editor. So this should be dist. Let's just double check that exists. I don't imagine it wouldn't. Yep, there it is. So fix main config main should point to dist index.js. There we go. And this will just take about a minute, less than a minute probably. And then we'll have to update this. LiteFS.js 1. So it'll be npm I LiteFS.js at 1.0.1. I don't think I need the caret there, but we're going to put it there anyway. Okay, release is happening. And release is running. There we go. And once we get that, that means it's been published. So now I can install it. All right. Update to latest LiteFS. LiteFS.js, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That part is busted. I'm not sure what is currently running on that server right now, but pretty sure, yeah, we're trying to hit the non-primary, and we're getting a read-only connection error. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, AMS is like, hey, where'd everybody go? I'm not allowed to be a primary. We need to get a primary in here. Stat. Okay, so this is one area where serverless definitely has a leg up on long-running servers and Docker files and stuff. It is way faster to deploy a serverless function. Here we go. Starting instance in SJC. All right, now AMS is like, all right, finally, you guys. Good grief. What took you so long? And now we've got, I have debug turned on, so we're going to get a bunch of logs. Yeah, I think we're good. Bump it up. Boom, boom, boom. And if I go non-primary region, boom, 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 boom. I wish that I had a good way to test transactional consistency, but I don't. So just have to deal with that. Headers, we've got. Oh, we're not sending a header for what region is serving our requests, but I believe I'm the only one hitting this, and so timed out while connecting to instance. That's interesting. Maybe AMS was restarting. Huh. Okay, let's try this. Fly weathered morning. Vol list. We're gonna delete the AMS volume. Delete AMS. Destroy. I always forget. Aliases delete. Well, I tried delete. That did not work. Maybe I guess you don't specify the app name for that. Oh, yeah, that's what that was saying. Okay, and then fly vol create in this region, data size 1, region AMS. See what you're going to do about that. Okay, so the 2 regions in SJS are running. Now we're starting up the AMS, a brand new AMS region. I think I just made bad things happen, and I'm not going to worry too much about that. Normally you would do all this nonsense in a staging environment. Okay, yep, AMS is listening. Cool, all the good stuff is happening. So now I hit AMS. I should be hitting AMS, that's why it's taking so long. And I go plus. Aha, that's interesting. Minus. There we go. Cool. Transactional consistency guaranteed, hopefully. It's hard to say. But we can see for sure that we get a set cookie. There's our TX ID. And we get, we're sending the cookie on the GET request. And that is working. Now, the question is, do we handle multiple set cookie headers? The only way I could really know this for sure is if I try it on something else, like my own website, which I suppose I could do. Heck, why not? You only live once. Hopefully this works. Because I could spend the next rest of my day working on this if it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to go to our, first of all, you know what? I'm going to drastically simplify. Here, we're going to use LiteFS proxy server. We did it. All right, now we're going to use LiteFS proxy, or simplify site deployment. That's what we're going to do first. And then use LiteFS proxy server on KCD.dev. Well, can't, yeah, cdods.com. That's what we're going to do after we do this. Okay, so the first thing, we'll come in here into our GitHub deployment workflow. And we get rid of this build thing. At least the Docker portion of it. Well, yep, all of it. That's all gone. And now deploy doesn't depend on build. And then instead of all this with the image, I think it's just remote only. Yeah, that's the only change actually. So we get rid of the image stuff and just say remote only. Boom. Simpler, much simpler deployment. Here, let's do remote only there. Yep. That's it. Use much simpler deployment strategy. Oh, now that's interesting. Oh, I think it's because AMS was having trouble. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So now we can go to our action. Oh, did it not push? All right, I've got translations that people contributed, so that was nice of them. Worked in a simple case. Now I'm trying it on my own site to see if it works for a complex case. One thing I want to double check is that it doesn't override the set cookie header that the target server already set. I could probably check his code and see. I don't know Go, but I think I could probably figure it out. Cookie. Wonder if some of those, like that was like default stuff. I wonder if there's a way to control those things. Yeah, here we are, set cookie. Does this override an existing header on the response, or does it append? We'll need it to append. Because otherwise, a login is going to be problematic. Okay, so while we're waiting for his response there, let's see how our stuff here is going. So the deploy step can start much faster, but then it does need to actually still build the Docker image. So okay, let's see. So one thing for sure, we're going to install LiteFS.js. And then fly server, or server fly. So this is for my Express server. Pretty sure we can get rid of all of this. Oh, this was for the proxy thing. Okay, and then this doesn't have to worry about that or that or that. Oh, you know what? I do still want the instance info, but we're going to get that from LiteFS.js. What are you complaining about? Did I not? It is right there. It's right there. What's wrong with you? ESLint. Now ESLint is happy. Okay, now we get that. So that's handy dandy. Get replay response. We don't need to worry about that anymore. And then TX middleware. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Oh, that is so great. I like that much, very much. Okay, cool. And then fly server. Here, I wonder how much is in here. Yeah, let's just do this. Proxy redirect middleware. Do. All right, cool. Now we get rid of the fly thing altogether, which is nice. Okay, fly server. Yeah, the only thing we care about is ensure primary in here, I think. So now let's find everywhere that uses this fly server stuff. LiteFS.js. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Get fly replay response is actually still kind of useful. I wonder, do I export that? Let's see. If we go to remix, this probably shouldn't be remix. There's nothing about remix in here except for throwing responses. That's right. I should export that. Okay, let's do that. LiteFS.js. Yeah, that. Returns a new response object that will inform fly to replay the request on the instance provided. Param string let's see. The instance host name to replay the request on. Returns response. The response you can return or throw to trigger the replay. Example, import get replay response from LiteFS.js remix. Hold on a second. I just had a thought. Let's just do this. Await ensure primary. I am getting a phone call. But I do not recognize the number. So they can leave me a message. Oh gosh, I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Yeah, just, that was actually, I'm glad that I answered that. You're not always sure, but sometimes it is good to answer the phone. I don't know why I'm wearing shoes if I'm standing. My shoes protect my feet from the bar that I rest my feet on when I'm sitting on the chair. They are not for standing. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to do ensure primary. If we had an error. Let's just send this over to the primary and see if it can handle it. And we do the same thing with this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and now we don't need to worry about that stuff, so that's sweet. Yeah, now we're talking. I'm going to call this a document request. It's a default, so I can call it whatever the heck I want. Oops. Organize imports. Okay, cool. So that means I don't need to do this yet, maybe one day, but not today. What happened here, I wonder? Deployed to production is still happening. Wonder if I should, oh man, I don't have, I'm no longer logged in. Fly auth log out, fly auth log in, and sign in as different user, use GitHub. I want that to never show up. Okay, cool. And now I can fly logs KCD. And look at what's going on my own site. Looks good. Pretty normal. See, build info. Oh, now that's interesting. Yeah, how are we going to do that? Because the build needs the commit SHA. Here, if we back all this, oh, I can't back it up. That's weird. Okay, come back here. Looks like the deploy did finally finish after 9 minutes. It is deploying to 6 regions, so give it a sec. What am I looking for? Looking for the previous version of this workflow. View file. Okay, so commit SHA, that's build args. Fly CLI. There. Deploy. Yep, there we go. Build arg. Yeah, there we go. So we say build arg, commit. Here, where's that? No, where is it? Yeah, commit SHA. Is that the only place? Okay. I think that's the only thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll work. Let's look at the other options in case I may be missing something. Okay, what's the difference between build time? I think this is variables for runtime, and this is variables for build time. And we only care about build time, I believe. Let's see, Docker file. Build. Package JSON. Oh, I gotta take my break. Generate build info. Yeah, so that's at here, commit SHA. Dun, 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 dun. And so not runtime, build time. All right. Git add GitHub. Add commit SHA build arg. Okay, just pushing that one change. And now I'm going to take my break, and hopefully when we come back, it will be deployed, and we will have a good build. Also, I just remembered I am ignoring live stream chat. My bad. I always ignore YouTube, but I don't like ignoring this. So feel free to join this thread for our chat today. Okay, going to take my break. See you in about 5 minutes. Yo, okay, so the build is happening. It's, yeah, still building the Docker image, so we're gonna just wait a little bit for that. Well, we don't need to wait. We can let that happen while we finish fixing up all the things that used our LiteFS Serverfly server thing. So other places. Why did this use get instance info, primary instance? Oh, right. Yeah, I just barely added that for a fun workaround that I'm doing for something. So this comes now from LiteFS.js. So that's cool. This, get all instances. Yeah, we need that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Fly.server.ts. And then we say get checkout app utils fly server ts. And poof, we bring it all back. Yeah, I do need to keep that ensure instance thing. So yeah, we're going to get rid of this though. And import from LiteFS.js remix. Get just kidding. Get instance info. Await. There we go. Yeah, we'll look at that. I think actually that's probably fine. Get tx number can go away. Get all instances we keep. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, kind of don't like that. This means it wouldn't work in staging. I just realized. I think I was writing it and then I was like, oh, I'll figure it out later. I'm pretty sure this is process env fly app name. Yeah, that's that. That's it. Hopefully that still works. Pretty sure it will. It only impacts my own stuff though, so it's not a big deal. Let's do this. How's that? What do you think? So now all of these need to be async. Here, let's just do this. Hopefully everything is in a async function. Okay, so this one, that's doing some stuff. Yeah, ensure instance is fine. Ensure primary, this now can go LiteFS.js remix. Oh man, that's the last one. LiteFS.js remix. Okay. Ooh, that was always a mistake. Should not. Maybe that didn't work ever? How did that ever work? I don't know if that would ever work. Yeah, pretty sure that never worked. How did I ever use this? I don't know if I ever use this. Luckily, this is all in admin stuff, so. And we're going to have probably the same server fly. Nope, okay. This is not async. Ooh, Yeah, okay, now that's interesting. Because this is during the setup that needs to be synchronous. Rats. So we could just determine if it's writable. Here, this set can be async. That's fine. And this can be async, no problem. But this needs to be synchronous. So maybe "2 minutes remaining" is what Sendrid is telling me on simplify site deployment. Well, I already did that, hopefully. I mean, it seems to have worked. Let's actually see. I think it's done. Okay, yeah, now they're shutting down. Just give it a second, a couple seconds more. We're seeing some instances saying there's no primary, so that's not great, but it's coming up. I need to figure out how to make sure to say, okay, take down the non-primary first, or take down the primary first and start pulling that one up, and then the other one in that same region can take over. This one comes up, and now this one goes down, and that one takes over. I don't think that we've got that quite yet. Okay, looks like I think we are back up in most regions, certainly in the region that I'm going to be getting this from. Boom! It totally worked. Okay, cool. So now I do feel good about simplifying site deployment. Bum-ba-da-da. Yeah, okay, good stuff. So we've simplified our deployment. That is nice. Okay, so we could just say SQLite 3, do it synchronously, but we could also have a sync, get instance info sync. We'd just do that. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. All right, where's LiteFS JS? Here we go. We're going to do that. You need to go to the bottom. Get pull. And then we go to get instance info. Okay. Yep, there we go. Was there something else? There was something else I kind of wanted. Yeah, wanted to export, get replay response. Creates a response object that allows you to replay the request to a different instance by its host name. The response you should send for fly to intercept and replay the request to a given instance. Example. Cool. Now my other question, or my other thought. No, this is the fly app. Where am I? Here we go. Fly server. So that's the same as ensure instance. Yeah, we should probably do this as well. No. Yeah, that would be just an ensure instance function. Which is quite useful. And then ensure primary. And this would be get replay response with the instance. And then this could simply be forget that. That's fine. This will throw a fly replay response if the current instance is not the given instance. I think that would be true. And this would actually be promise. If the current instance is the primary. Yeah, this should be true. Yep. That's a bug fix, not a breaking change. Nobody should be doing that anyway. We don't have docs for that. Okay, cool. So with that, it's these. You know what? These are really useful, even though they're not specifically LiteFS. When you're talking about instance host names and stuff, super, super useful. So this can go into our index. I'm literally just going to copy an instance ID from my logs. Oh, now that's interesting. Okay, so normally just referencing the port would be okay, except in our case, since we have the proxy thing, the port in the server is different from the port for the proxy, so it's not exposed. So we need to have a different environment variable for that. Internal port or Here we go. Now what are you complaining about? Yeah, okay. So get internal instant domain. Okay, so you don't have to pass it if you do void. That's fine. It's kind of annoying that I have to do this void thing when I do this panic thing, but whatever. Looks like the syntax highlighter is having trouble with that, but whatever. Okay, so that's the internal instance domain. And then get all instances. So we need to import DNS from DNS. Okay. So this gives us an object of instance IDs gives an object of instance IDs to regions mapped to the region where they are hosted. Okay. Only log if we're in a situation where it's like, well, we should be able to have that. Actually, here, if there's not process fly name, then we should just return this. Actually, that should be host name local. Yeah, I got that twisted up. Okay, and internal port. The port set in the fly toml. I wonder if there's a way, an environment variable for that. Fly environment variable. Fly forwarded port. Yeah, there's only these three. I wonder, fly alloc ID. Let me sage console dash. I'm just going to echo out that echo fly alloc ID. Yeah, and it's this really long thing, so yeah, I'm not sure what I would use that for. Oh well. Just noticed we've got a mention. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, we want the port set in the fly toml can be different from port if you're using the LiteFS proxy. This is useful for the utility. Let's come down here. Get all the instances currently running of your app currently running. Get the internal domain for the current instance so you can communicate between instances of your app. Okay, cool. Is there another utility that I wanted? Where I keep mixing up. Okay, so we've got the ensure instance, right? I have ensure instance. Yep. We've got this. We've got this. Except mine doesn't default. I literally don't use it, so I might have once, but I don't anymore. Get all instances. I do use. Okay. And that would do it for all of my utilities, I think. Yeah. Cool. All right. So then I can delete my thing. And I almost committed. This is a semantically released project, so we need to follow a good thing here. Add a few more utilities and fix ensure primary. Ensure primary used to return false when it should return true. Not a big deal because it throws an error anyway. Okay. And in, I think, was it 30 seconds? That's how long it takes? I can't remember. Oh, we got a pull request. What? Oh, thanks. Nice. Here, let's just double check that. Always want to check the diff of the package lock. Yikes. Okay, we're probably okay. Sweet. Thank you. Just make sure that completes before merging this, because we cancel previous runs. And sometimes that's useful, but in cases like this, it's actually really annoying. All right, we are almost there. Yeah, we're probably good. We squash and merge. And we're going to fix. Bum-ba-da-dum. Oh, whoops. All right, now npm, wait, yuck. Huh. LiteFS JS at 1.1.1. I think that's the version we're going to be on. Pretty sure. Yep, there we are. I hope we stay there forever. Sweet. Okay, so what that means is now we actually can delete this, and here, pull that in. Yeah, ESLint, you're a mess. Reload window. Bum-ba-da-dum. Fly server. I had a moment where I thought, let's just re-export all of the base utilities from these packages, but decided not to. Maybe I regret it. I just like my node module stuff to be above my own stuff. I don't care normally that much, but I care enough that I'm doing it right now, apparently. Yeesh. Yep, okay. Anyway, let's move on with things that matter. LiteFS JS. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. I don't think I need to worry about that. We ensure primary there. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We don't need to do that there. And that happens inside of create session and get user from session ID. Yeah, that's all fine. Yep, that's exactly what this is for. Add post read. That happens in an action. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that. Yep, we don't need to worry about that. But create session, let's see. Sessions can be created inside of sign in. Sign in happens inside of sign up, which is in a loader, I believe. No, that's an action. That's user session for Magic Link. Yeah, so sign in definitely needs it. Okay, cool. Anyway, LiteFS.js remix. This is being used for sign out. Okay, sign out, I think I call it, that's in an action. That is in an action. This is in require admin user, yeah, which can be in loaders. Yeah, okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So then the last thing we need to do before ruining my day, because it's not going to work. Oh, just kidding. I think it might work. I'm hoping it will work. Let me double check something. Did he reply to my question? Let's view this. Okay. What did I, oh man. Go back, leave. What is this? I mean, that looks cool and all, but header dot add. I don't see a header dot add or a header dot set with regard to this cookie. But if you say we're good, then I'll believe you. Okay, now it's break time. I'm gonna skip the break because we're gonna stop really soon. So play through. So we're gonna go to our LiteFS, and I'm going to add Proxy. Oh man, LiteFS. Is this not? Oh, LiteFS. There we go. Here's my proxy. We're going to say debug is false. Internal port Docker file. So now we've got env internal port is 8080 and my port is 8081. Process env port. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So, or port process env. Yeah, okay, we're good. Just was thinking maybe I destructured it. That's still not perfect, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Get required server env var port. No? Okay, cool. Fly toml. This is set to the internal port variable in the Docker file. Okay, so we've got an internal port, we've got our port. In LiteFS, we've got our internal port, we've got our port. Database file name. It's right there. Yep, so we're good. Okay, well, hope this works. I think we did everything. Use the light. Oh, one last thing. Whew, that was close. We need to use the SHA. Hub Docker LiteFS tags. And 2 hours ago. Yep. So this is the one. Okay. Use LiteFS proxy server to simplify transactional consistency. Okay. Git push. And while this is happening, we're going to back up the database. I guess it doesn't really matter which region I'm in, but you know what? Here, let's go to cache admin. You can't see this. And let me pause that. Primary is 5EF60 yada yada. Exit 0. So we're going to select the second to last one. Yeah, okay. So now, going to copy this. We're going to do an integrity check on it. We're going to gzip it. And then in another terminal tab, where's the right. All right. Here it goes. Here we go again. Now that's interesting. This said it failed, but it definitely succeeded. Oh, right, because playwright is busted, and I should probably look at that someday. Sweet, we got it. All right, so there's the old one. Here's the most recent one. And let's exit this. And exit this. So we got the backup just in case something terrible happens. I've got fly logs running. Here, let's actually do fly logs in a new terminal window. That way it's not so long. We've got the deploy started. It's got to build it first, so it will take a couple minutes. So this is the commit SHA build arg, and that worked, so that's cool. The entire reason for that commit SHA thing is so that I can have this, and I can look at my build info and know that this is the commit that was built. It's pretty handy. I hope this works. It would be really, really sad if my site experienced an outage this afternoon. I'm looking forward to taking a lunch break. Also need to refill my water bottle. All right, where are we? Here. Just noticed I have a bunch of mentions on Discord. Okie dokie. Remote builder didn't start in time. What? Boo! 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 Rerun. I've only got 2 minutes remaining on this task. Come on, Fly. You're better than this. Oh, well. You know what we could do? I haven't responded to a call for a little while, so actually let's do this one. And let me turn off this music from that.
Hi, Kent. My name is Mariana. I'm a quality software engineer, and I would like to know, I saw that you're the ambassador at Playwright, so I'm interested, do you offer some courses on Playwright, how to get started with it, how to maybe contribute to the Playwright community, and all around it? Thanks for your listening, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, Mariana, thank you so much for the question. So yes, I am a Playwright ambassador. Playwright is awesome. Still a big fan of Cypress and Jest for lower level testing and stuff, but yeah, Playwright is very promising. So anyway, as far as courses that I have on Playwright, I don't actually have any courses right now, but I am planning on making some, and they will all be a part of EpicWeb.dev. So make sure to sign up on there to be notified when EpicWeb.dev is available. I'm hoping to launch the initial set of courses by sometime this summer, and a testing workshop is in the plans. So Playwright is definitely going to be a part of that. As far as participating in the community and stuff, I strongly advise joining the community that they have on Discord. I'll see if I can find a link to that and stick it in the notes for this episode. But it should be in the Playwright docs. And there you can answer questions, ask questions, and post any content that you're producing, whatever that you would like, and see the content that other people are producing. And as far as like my involvement in the community is actually so far pretty minimal, but yeah, I was just very encouraged when they adopted the queries that I built for testing library, and very similar queries have been built into Playwright. They don't actually use testing library directly. They have their own stuff, but I don't actually care too much about that. I'm more interested in the queries themselves. And I did advise them on some of the implementation of that, and they did a great job. So very excited about Playwright. As far as getting support, join the Discord, and I'm guessing they have really good discussions on GitHub too, so you could take a look at that as well. I hope that is helpful to you, and have a wonderful day. Okay, let's see if we can find that Playwright Discord server. Discord. Yep. Copy link address. Playwright Discord. And let's just get the Playwright dev here. And actually, Playwright, yeah, there we go. Discussions. Yep, they've got stuff. Okay, there we go. And submit. I hope I'm not deploying right now. I saw my logs. FFmpeg like gets this giant log, which I will not be removing. I really actually like seeing that because it helps me make sure that, okay, yeah, things are happening. I should add more logs that say like when it's finished. Yeah, I don't remember when it's uploading. All of that would be helpful. But yeah, there we go. Sweet. And I am the only one who ever sees this. If I refresh now, there it is. So that's cool. All right, let's see how we're doing with regard to our deploy. That's failed. What? Failed to start builder, heartbeat, timeout. Man, when I finally decide, okay, we're going to use the remote builder, they decide, let's not work. I mean, I guess I could try deploying locally, but yeah. Okay, we're going to have to do this after my break. Maybe it'll magically start working again. So I'm going to take a break, an extended break. I'm going to go get lunch and stuff. And then when I come back this afternoon, I will finish deploying this. And then hopefully, I'm just going to kick it off once more. go again. Yeah, after that, I will hopefully be able to work on the workshop app some more. Although I am giving a talk this evening at the Remix meetup, and I need to create a talk. It's called Cache for Cache. So need to create that talk. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you after. Oh yeah, I can update that now. That's nice. Yeah, see you after my extended break. I'm going to stop the stream, and we'll start it up again later this afternoon. Bye.